Between the hedges, Georgia dogs coming out. War Eagle flying over Jordan Hare skies. Hottie toddy down in Oxford, rebels rise. Cowbells ringing in Starkville all night. Rocky Top singing in that Leland light. Anchor down Vandy, black and gold pride. Gamecocks crowing in Columbia loud and wide. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Gators in the swamp, chomping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Reds battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer Sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score. Saturday lights, y'all know the deal. SC pride, we keep it real from the swamp to the grove. Let that crowd roll. It's water cooler talk. We talk that score.
Yeah, buddy, man, it's your guys, man. We back around the water cooler with it, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all feeling tonight? My name is Nick Frazier, one half of the Water Cooler Talk Sports Podcast. And the man, you can't see him, but you can hear him. Tell him who you are, boss man.
Man, this is Marcus Fitzpatrick, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always. Before we get into it, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk, man. Follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23. And of course, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell button here on YouTube at Water Cooler Talk Sports. So you know when we post more videos and when we go live, ladies and gentlemen, around the water cooler with us tonight. We got the man from Tight Sports Alabama Football Megacast. I guess you can call him an Alabama super fan, even though he graduated from Auburn. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tight Sports. What's going on, Tight?
So
I'm here tonight on behalf of the Seminole State College Foundation. It's committed to changing lives by assisting Seminole State College through a program to support scholarships. The foundation is generous to the community. Blah blah blah. Please give, and while you're giving, please support Tight Sports. The Alabama Football Megacast. Roll Tide.
Shout out to Tight, man. And of course, we got our guy, the man, the myth, the legend. It is from it's SC season. Auburn Taz, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, Taz? How you feeling, man?
Man, feeling pretty good, man. How about y'all?
Man, we doing
Can't
great.
complain,
We
Ted.
doing
Can't
great.
complain.
Feeling good. How about you?
Man, we doing
Big
good.
day tomorrow.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
a big. It is a big day.
Very
It's a
big day.
It's a big day,
Big
man.
day
It's a
Eve
big day
today.
tomorrow, man. Big day tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, it won't be
What's
no
happening
call.
tomorrow, guys?
It's a lot of games. No call-ins tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get the echo sound fixed. So we won't be doing call-ins for the foreseeable future. Once we get that echo sound fixed, then we'll get back to the call-ins. So no call-in tonight. Well, let me put it like this. No call-in on the phone number. I will put the link in the chat, and if you want to come in, you just come in as audio only, and you can talk to us that way. Because right now, that's the only way that I can make that thing not be echoing at the moment. So
Hey, I was watching the big programs echoing like crazy. Really big program. I was like, oh, happens to the best of them.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. Shout out to Arbor Dad, man. Arbor Dad in the chat saying, Ward Amigo, let's go. What's up, AUD4L? Hey, Arbor Dad confirmed to me that he got the ringtone. Shout out to Auburn Dad, and that he is using the ringtone on his phone. So shout out to that. The intro that you just heard, you can actually get it as a ringtone if you want. So let me know if you want it, and we can make arrangements to make that happen.
Only little Alabama snippet. That one that.
I'd
You
like
gotta get the whole thing. You gotta get the whole thing. Well, actually, it's cut down. Like, so actually, it's actually a full song. So what you hear is not even a full song. It's just 2 minutes of the song. But you know, it is what it is.
All right.
I think we Auburn that says I think we barely win like 34-28. Auburn. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat is my guy, Ant Robinson. What's up, Ant? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Auburn Express in the chat with the War Eagle. What's going on, man? What's going on? He said, how y'all doing, bro? We doing good in this thing. We doing good.
Can't complain.
Cypher in this thing too. He said, War Damn Eagle, what's up, man? He says, best SEC intro ever. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a heavy one right there. True. I don't know about that, but hey, I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate that.
Name a better one.
I think ours is pretty decent. I don't know. I can't go best because you know that's just it can always get better. I'm put it like that. It can probably get better. Just gonna put it.
Best one running.
Auburn Express said, man, Auburn 28-20 Auburn. I like that. Travell in this thing said 28-21 Auburn. Whoop a sooner, not a later. Okay, all right, I like that. Mike McKinney in the chat. What's going on, Mike? Fellas, War Damn Eagle. What's up? How you feeling, my guy? Auburn that said, man, War Damn Eagle Nick, Marcus Tez, and hello, MIA Tight. They want to know where you been, Tight. Ain't nobody seen you for real.
I have been working on behalf of the Seminole Foundation. I don't know what you're.
I heard that, man. I heard that.
I was captured.
Auburn Express said he said Jackson Arnold would dominate the passing game in his opinion tomorrow. We're gonna talk about this in a little bit. I find it funny that Oklahoma didn't know how to use Jackson Arnold for all, but all of a sudden they know how to stop him. It's actually a pretty interesting point right there. I think, but that's actually a pretty good point. But the thing is, we always got to bring up the caveat of
two things can be true.
That part. I was about to say that. We all got to bring up the caveat of offensive coordinators being fired and a lot of injuries last year as well. So we got to bring it up. Heard you was looking for me. We were, and we want to know where you were. It is what it is, man. Shout out to
somebody looking for me.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all, man. Let's go ahead and get into a tonight show, man. We're gonna give official predictions for Auburn versus Oklahoma. A couple of teams that are off this week, Alabama and Georgia, bye weeks, ironically going into their game next week. Kentucky also has a bye week as well, and Texas A&M has a bye week this week as well. So not a lot of marquee games in the SEC to predict. So we're gonna go around college football. We're gonna look at some Big 12 teams, some Big 10 teams, some AAC teams, some ACC teams. We're gonna look at some teams that's trying to get into the SEC and see what they want and see how that looks, and talk about those games and try to and probably pick either the line, money line, or over under on those games when we get to it, man. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start it off with a question. Auburn Express is gave us a good question to start this out with. Let's start it out with a question. Before we get into that though, y'all know what it is tomorrow. Y'all know what's up. We go into the locker room, ladies and gentlemen. Live Auburn game watch in the locker room with me, your boy Nick. We'll be here 2:15 tomorrow, 15 minutes before kickoff starts, man. We'll be watching live. We'll be live streaming, live watch the game, Auburn versus Oklahoma tomorrow in the locker room. So far, we've done 3 games so far, and they've been pretty decent. They've been pretty good. We've been having a pretty good time there. I'll try to bring you the ESPN quality on the Subway budget. So, man, make sure you come in there and check out with us. Make sure you come out there and check out with us, man, in the locker room. And we try to make it fun. Try to make it entertaining. Try to make it informational. And then right after the show is over, we head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, over on Auburn Addicts TV with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and DC Wolf. Yes, and I got Auburn Tez, man. Somebody said, somebody wanted to know why y'all got the Men in Black light things to erase people's memories.
Makes people forget.
That was what some people wanted to know.
I thought that was vaping.
Curious to know. Those are the Men in Black light things, and everybody wanted to know why that was. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us around the water cooler, it is DC Wolf from Auburn.
That's not a good sign.
You feeling?
What up? What up,
Hey,
fellas?
But then,
hey, pull out that thing now. And hit me. Make me forget.
I think
the
we
first
was-
week of the season.
Yeah,
I
that what
think
it's for,
we-
man. We you know what
it
I'm saying?
was
We're gonna make you
racing
forget
5
that
and
pain.
7.
Yeah, we're gonna make that forget that pain if Auburn lose, man. We're gonna come in, sit around the barn, man, and kind of make you forget it, man.
I
Ease
need
it off
y'all
you.
to
You know
hit
what I'm
me,
saying?
take me back 2018 or
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah,
That's what
for
they
real.
want to do. They want to know why. I just saw somebody say, why they got the Men in Black little eraser memory thing?
That's why
It's really-
exactly.
it's so funny.
We might have to
It's
erase it. We might have to erase some one of these weekends.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not this weekend.
interesting.
The
It's just
memory of
interesting.
this game last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There you go. There you go.
It was
Erase
just
that.
it was just so interesting. It was so interesting when I saw that. Let's go ahead. Let's get started off with a question, man. It's a simple question. Auburn Express. We're gonna start off with a question. Over under. Auburn defense gets 2 turnovers tomorrow against Oklahoma in Norman. What say you around the water cooler?
Over.
I say under.
Okay. DC said
So two,
under.
because
Yeah.
two would be under, right?
Yeah, I just
2 would be under.
Yeah.
2 would
Yeah.
push.
So
2
yeah.
would push.
Well, push.
I
I go
would say
push.
I got to push.
I gotta push.
I got us actually under.
I'm gonna take the smart bet and say under.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under.
Yeah.
I'm going over. Take the over.
Okay, why Tyke? Why you feel like okay? So you think Auburn's defense can cause 2 turnovers tomorrow against
Well,
Oklahoma's
there's a couple
offense?
different ways it can happen. You got a guy that's throwing the ball. He, I don't know if he's gonna stand up against SEC or SEC defense. The way he and it can happen. And then one fumble with a running back, and you can get a fumble, from a punt or two and on the punt. So it's not really a lot when you got a scrappy defense. I've been watching y'all play. It's kind of scrappy out there,
Okay,
and they
All
might,
right.
and they might, 2 of them might happen before halftime.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, all right. Auburn Express with another question in the chat. Over under. Auburn defense gets 3 sacks. I'm actually gonna go to over on this one.
I'm going over. I'm going over.
I'm taking the over on this one.
I'm taking over 3 sacks in this game. for
I'm
Auburn's
taking it
defense.
over too.
Yes.
I'm going under because that's what 2 of my doggone interceptions going to come from. They throwing the ball too fast. They're going to have to get rid of the ball quick.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Cypher, man. Cypher in the chat said Mateer should have 5 picks on the season right now. Michigan dropped 2. They should have had 3. Okay. Mike McKinney said
I
that's
concur.
what their stadium going to look like at the beginning of the 4th. Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to look like. I think you're talking about the picture here. Hold on, let me bring it up. You're talking about the night picture. That's what it's gonna look like. That's what it's gonna look like at the beginning of the 4th. You're talking it's gonna be empty because Auburn gonna be beating them so bad. I hope so, man. I hope so.
Right.
That'll be great. That'll be amazing if that happens. Please prove me wrong for my official prediction.
The
That's what I
game is
want.
in Auburn.
No, it's in Norman. It's in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, place is cursed.
And said, let me know when you're ready. All right, we're gonna put the link in the chat in a little bit, man. I'm not doing the phone calls on the phone line right now until I get this echo thing fixed. So we're just gonna put the link in there, come in audio only, and we'll do it that way. We should have that phone fixed.
Boy, I've been
Not next
Ant been
week.
on this week. Ant been on this week.
Nah, not yet.
Yeah,
He ain't
okay, and I've been waiting the whole week for this right here, man.
What's up, Jermaine? What's going on, man? How you feeling, Jermaine Mims in the
That's
chat? What's up?
Mims.
What's going on, man? Hope you doing good, man. I got Tim the Tool Man in here, man. What's going on, man? What's
I
up,
need
Tim?
it,
Good to see you, my guy.
Somebody hit me again.
Don't forget to hit the like button, of course. All right, Auburn Express got another question for us. Let's take this one. He says, over under, Cam Coleman gets 65 yards. This is a tough one for me. This is a tough one.
Ooh.
This is a tough one for me. 65 total yards in the game. Over under, Cam Coleman gets over under 65 yards.
That's a good one.
I almost
I'm
want
gonna
to
actually.
push.
I'm gonna
That
be
is a
honest with
good
you.
number.
That is a good number. 65 is a really good number. I'm gonna actually go under, and I'm gonna say slight. I think he's probably like 58, 60.
Wow.
I got over because I think he catch 2 big bums in this
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the over. I'm gonna take the over. Maybe slightly over too. Like that's a
Over
good
65?
65 yards. Is a
Yeah,
good
that's a great number.
65 yards is a hard one. That is a good one. Shout out to Auburn Express for that one. That's a
I'm
really
gonna
good
go
one.
under. I'm gonna go under on that. I'm going.
I would probably if you would have said Eric Singleton, I probably would have took Eric Singleton over 65 yards.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Because he's gonna get passes. He's gonna get those end rounds. He's gonna get more touches, I think.
Yeah, if you would have said Eric Singleton, I would have took the over on Eric Singleton all day.
But you gotta think Cam can catch 2 passes and go over 65.
But this the thing though. When have we
Yeah,
seen the pass? Has the passing game been downfield consistent enough for us to say that he gonna do that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
he-
I
he
think
also-
we're gonna have to take shots this game.
Are we gonna
also
connect on
go
those
for it.
shots?
He also can go for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns.
You can expand the route
Passes
tree
in
and
the
send them
red
across
zone.
the field too.
Mhm.
And
Tyke,
outrun
say,
folks.
please say that out loud again. Tyke, say that out loud again.
So you can change the route tree and send them across the field. That's what Jeremy Bernard been picking up yards in all 3 games.
Bro, that's what I was telling
Do
Maurice
exactly
about
what
the
Eric
Georgia
Singleton
game.
been doing. What
Yeah,
exactly what
no.
Eric Singleton been
Jared
doing?
Bernard is just getting them in crossing routes, man. And actually,
he can-
if you look at it, man, it's like automatic. The crossing
Yeah.
from right to left and
Yeah.
catching it right before you go out of bounds. That is like their bread and butter, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Bread and
he
butter.
run a couple other routes, but he run them all really, and that's people be focused on
seen-
Ryan Williams. I'd be like, okay, great.
We've seen
But-
Cam go across the field a couple times this.
But
this
y'all think
season.
you use that speed, man, for Cam Coleman, standing next to the tackle to standing next to the doggone water boy. That all that speed, use it quick because they coming. They're a very aggressive defense.
Man,
They're coming
for real.
hard.
Yeah.
Cypher asked the question, man. What's the narrative when Auburn wins? Is it okay? Is it overrated? Or is Auburn legit? Oh, the narrative is definitely gonna be Auburn legit.
Yeah, it's gonna be Auburn. The Auburn hype gonna go out the roof, man.
Yeah.
The Auburn hype gonna go out. You know,
Yeah.
Tez, you remember in what year was that? College football when the hype meter is like was that
Yeah.
14 or 13 when the hype meter
Yeah.
once it started you couldn't get it back.
Yeah.
Man, the hype meter going
Yeah.
out the side of the TV if Auburn win this game. Because they're gonna have to anoint someone, especially if Mateer has a bad game. They gotta anoint somebody and make him. They gotta make an excuse for him having a bad game. So Auburn defense is the best
what if-
ever.
But what if
and
he
then
has
Jackson
a good?
Arnold is a Heisman candidate?
But what if he has a good game and Auburn wins on a last second field goal? Well, what would be the narrative then?
the hype
Bro,
going
I
out
don't-
the window.
But Mateer probably would still be the Heisman front runner at that point.
Yeah, I would
Still.
agree. I would agree with that.
I don't think so, man. I don't think the hype. I think some fans are gonna be hyped, but I think like we've seen them start fast before and collapse at the end of the season.
Good
So
point.
like
Good
I
point.
don't
You
think
got to ride the hype
is
train
gonna
while
be
it's up there. I mean, I reeled it all with the game one, first quarter. You know, it's like, yeah, get up, boy. Then, you know,
the first quarter.
to the first quarter, man. First halfway. Sorry, my apologies. Halfway through the first quarter.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Just quick question, Ty.
Hilarious.
At what point during the game did you realize like it was happening?
Well, I saw Bray jogging on the back pedal, jogging left and right. Bray, I'm be honest, man. I think the man had consumed something that had him and others loafing around on defense. Like, where y'all think y'all at? It's like, you know, because at one time had a decent game, and it's like Ryan dropping stuff, and it was like just the defense was just like, man, it was like a. I don't want to say that. Like it's like a clown show. So, like I said, Georgia, hey, they got 2
I thought
weeks,
it was
but
a
so does Georgia.
And we got a couple, like Auburn Express got a couple of questions here that's really good. I'm gonna take the over on this one. He said over under Eric Singleton gets 5 receptions.
I'll
Over.
take the over on that.
I take that.
5 receptions.
5 receptions.
Receptions are touches.
Receptions, same thing.
Not target.
No. Yeah.
Are you talking about
just-
Are you talking about touches as if
He
we run
get
the
a lot of
football?
touches, but I don't know if he's gonna get a lot of targets.
5%. I mean, 5 receptions. I'm taking the over on that. I'm taking the over.
I'm gonna take the
5%.
under.
I'm gonna take. I mean, because the thing about it is, even if they in shotgun and he flicks the ball up to him in front of him, that's still
That's
considered a
pass.
pass.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know.
So that's a reception. That would be
Yep.
considered a reception.
Right.
So I'm gonna take the 5. I'm gonna take the 5. I'm gonna take the over on that.
That's what,
Take the over.
who's the leading receiver now as far as receptions? Him?
Eric Singleton?
Yes.
Eric Singleton.
Right,
13,
yeah,
13
yeah.
catches, 149 yards, 11.5 yard average, 2 touchdowns.
Over, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
under.
All right, you got another
I'm
one.
probably
Right here.
gonna
Does
take
he
the
lead in
over on all
yards?
these passing metrics.
Nah, him and Cam Coleman are tied at 149 yards.
149.
Cam Coleman has 10 receptions on the season, 149, averaging like 14.9 per average, 1 touchdown.
Down the field.
Malcolm Simmons over under for 35 yards. I feel like he's going to have a good game. I'm taking the over on 35 for Malcolm.
That's a good reception for him, right?
Taking the over easily. Taking the over.
I'm going under.
Is he gonna get the touches?
That's
Is my
yeah.
question.
I believe he might get
What y'all
5.
what y'all
maybe.
think about Cam Coleman is what I think is going to happen with Malcolm Simmons in this game.
Mhm.
I think Malcolm Simmons can get 2 easy down the field passes and be over 35 yards in like 2 catches.
Malcolm Simmons also can have 35 yards rushing, 35 yards receiving, and a touchdown, and be a great game and be under.
True.
It just depends on how they plan on using him, how they going to deploy him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take the over though. 35 yards. I'm gonna take the over. I think he one play away from that, of course. So I'm gonna take that. That's
Let's
a good
see.
number though. Auburn
So that is a good number. That's a good number. Auburn Express with another one. He says, "Do you think Jackson Arnold deserves to be in the Heisman talk if they beat Oklahoma?"
It depends
on
on
the
what
game.
numbers he put up.
Yeah,
You
depending
know
on
what
the
I'm
game.
saying? Yeah, it depends on the numbers he put up.
What would be a good stat line for him to enter that conversation?
If he put up a couple hundred, man, and maybe like 50 or 60 rushing with a tutty and 2, like 1 rushing and maybe 2 throwing, I think that'll be good. Especially against that. It's because if he gets over like 200 yards passing and maybe like 50, 60 yards rushing on Oklahoma defense, how they've hyped this defense. Yeah, I think he gets in the conversation.
I think if Jackson Arnold goes like 22 of 29, 22 of 31, like 270, 280.
Yeah.
And he has like another, let's just say 8 to 10 carries for like, I probably say like 55 yards. Even if he has 1 interception in his game, I still think he's in the conversation.
I agree.
I think a Texas A&M win will get him in the conversation.
No, I think if he get out of this game flawless, he's got what, 4 touchdowns, no picks right now. You get him a couple more touchdowns, no picks going into the next week. I think he got to have a moment though. He's gonna have to have.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to have one of them moments, man. Where
The game gonna have to be a moment for him.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a pretty big game. 'Cause it's a quiet weekend. It's a pretty big game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Going back
This
to
is the perfect-
Norman
this is the
and
perfect one.
win and Norman, man, it's like that in itself.
That's a good
He
good
gonna-
point, Tyke. That's a good point. This is probably the biggest game in the
Quiet
SEC.
weekend.
If he come
Oh,
out
yeah.
and he shows out in this weekend in the SEC, this is the biggest game. This is a ranked matchup, the biggest game in the SEC. If he comes out and puts up a performance like that, when you don't have Alabama, you don't have Georgia, you don't have Tennessee, you don't have LSU playing a big time opponent. If he comes out and
All
do that,
eyes on me.
hey,
Yeah.
they got to put him in there. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That's actually pretty good.
If he can throw the football too, like that's a big thing too. I don't know if he can
Here's
put up enough rushing
here's a
yards
question.
without
Here's-
the passing to go Heisman.
Here's a question I got for y'all: How over under 1.5 interceptions with Jackson Arnold this game?
That's a good one.
Under.
Nick.
I say under.
Under.
I say under.
Under 1.5. Okay.
I give him one.
Interceptions?
I give
Yeah.
him one. He's just not the. I think he'll get sacked and hold the ball before he throw an interception.
He's
Yeah,
not a high
I say,
interception. He's not a high interception guy.
I think
Yeah,
I
go a fumble.
I was about to say that.
fumbles. Yeah, I go fumbles and
Okay. All right. Let's do this then.
sacks before
All right.
I go
I
interception.
take a fumble.
All right, let's
before I take
change
a
that.
mistake.
Let's change that in. Let's change that. Over under 2.5 turnovers for Jackson Arnold in this game.
I still
Under?
go under. I still go under.
Okay. So
Yeah,
under
but
2.5
but
turnovers.
it'll kind of be like between 1 to 2 in that range.
You said 2. You said 2.5. I go under.
Yeah.
Okay. Get Musty. Shout out to Sham guy. Sham guy in the chat. What's up, man? How
What's
you
up,
feeling,
man?
my guy? Get Musty said, I bet 3 packs of Nick Fraser black headbands on it. That's what I'm talking about. great one, man. That's a great bet. Mike McKinney, he said, you heard it here first, man. Our D-line eats against their O-line tomorrow. Too many injuries. Well, yeah. So the availability.
I think they're
so
playing though.
They are playing. So the availability report came out, right? And it's like the whole offensive line is in like the questionable section, except for one offensive
Yeah,
line.
and they had 3 definitely out, but I kind of looked at it. I kind of looked at those 3 that were out, man, and they were like, I don't know who their starters are because from game 1, 2, and 3,
It's changed. It's changed.
The center changed, the guard played tackle, the tackle played guard, the tackle that played guard is out. So I really don't know who their true starters were. Trying to
hard.
find it out, man. Someone, an Oklahoma fan, would have to like tell me the story because I couldn't decipher, like, man, who was the real starters? I know they have 3 guys out, but I looked and one of the guys was like a third streamer, but he played in the second game.
He did.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
Yo, and I was trying to get my stuff ready for tomorrow for the locker room, and I could not. I couldn't find a depth chart for this game, so
Yeah.
you won't see a starting lineup for Oklahoma tomorrow when it does it, because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
To be
even think they
completely
know.
honest
It
with
was
you.
definitely confusing, man. For
It
real.
was. I was like, I know Auburn's, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know Oklahoma's. So we might just have to put Auburn's up tomorrow.
And then they might eat because it has been inconsistent.
That
They
part.
might eat for that reason though.
That
So,
part too.
I know you may get to this later, but do y'all think that Oklahoma is in over their skis, man?
Nope, I don't. I think Oklahoma is the best team. Go watch the ranking shows over on SEC. I think Oklahoma's the best team in the SEC right now, man. Shout out to Dabby Cab, man.
It'd be
Appreciate you so
Illinois
much, man.
State by
Appreciate you so
32 points.
I don't. I'm like, man, and I'll say this again, and I'm kind of with Marcus. I ain't counting with Marcus, man. We rolling in the car together. I've got to see Mateer do it against the SEC defense. I'm not saying he don't, but like I said in the chat on y'all show earlier this week, I got to see this dude do it before I crown him, man. I haven't seen him do it against the SEC defense with at least a complimentary offense.
I mean, because Michigan got a decent defense, I guess,
Right.
but
They can generate anything offensively.
Right.
yeah, Michigan is like, and then Illinois State and Temple. That's like Wisconsin and ULM.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just want to see how he react with the pressure up on him.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
When you when you sending some heat his way, I want to see, do he still sit in the pocket? And
Michigan got pressure on him in that game.
Yeah.
He did.
No,
he did
Michigan's gonna
respond.
bring more defense and offense, but I mean, just as a whole team,
Yeah.
I'm just questioning. I'm watching because I'm watching both quarterbacks. To be honest,
Mhm.
but Michigan, you can make a lot of mistakes against Michigan too and win.
Mhm.
I agree with that. I
agree because they just don't have the offensive firepower right now in order for that to happen. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm not discounting it at all. Auburn Express with another one. He says over under Jeremiah Carr with 2 TDs in this game.
Under.
Jeremiah Cobb.
2 TDs. Yeah, I'm gonna go under because I think
I go
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under.
Why you
Go
say
under.
under?
Going under.
I think DeMar Austin gonna play.
Yep.
I think
That's
DeMar
what I
Austin
said.
gonna play. He gonna be
Yeah.
like the past 2 games. It has just been Jeremiah Carr who's been the feature back.
Yeah.
But even though Jeremiah gonna be the starter, DeMar Austin's back to spell him. So excuse me, DeMar Austin is possibly gonna probably break one of those when they get close to the red zone. He probably gonna be one of the ones that get one of them touchdowns.
And he's got to be the best backs they've seen.
I got
You talking about Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Well, Justice Haynes plays for Justice Haynes plays for Michigan.
Did y'all see when Justice Haynes got lit up and he went to talk to his teammates?
Yeah, I saw that.
God bless you, Justice Haynes. Take care of mama. But that was fun. He was a big home.
But I gotta push on this one. I think we go to Cobb a lot in the red zone this game.
Oh, okay. I see you like the
possibility. It's a possibility.
They got him with a 1-2 punch to take the sting out of that line, take their legs away. Got to
But
run
the thing,
ball.
but the thing is, I think when they get close to the red zone, I think DeMar is gonna be the one that they get a ball to.
I think he liked what he's seen in Cobb these past weeks.
I think he really want. They really want to get Jackson Arnold in his end zone.
They do.
In Norman.
I know they do. I know
they really want to get him in his end zone. They want him dancing in Norman, and that's your Heisman moment right there. You have a good game, you get in that end zone, and yeah.
I agree with you. Travell got the question. He said, "Is Mateer the best QB in the SEC right now?" I'm asking because an Alabama fan says Ty Simpson is. Through 3 weeks, you would have to say he is, but Garrett Nussmeier is probably, in my opinion, probably still up there as well. But
and Ty Simpson leads the SEC in passer efficiency, if that means anything.
I got a question.
Doesn't mean anything to you type. Doesn't mean anything to you type. Doesn't mean anything to you.
He hadn't played the SEC game yet.
Right. Okay. That's what I look at, man.
So we got 73 points against ULM.
Yeah.
Hey, based on that game, Austin Max probably like in top 10 in pass efficiency. He played enough.
Hey, got a point.
Got 2 touchdowns.
I don't know if I've seen enough from Mateer to just say that he's the best quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
And to the Ty Simpson point, I can't lie. he outside of the Florida State game, in a couple plays in the Florida State game, he hadn't let the ball hit the ground much.
Yeah, he don't have any interceptions, and he don't.
It's been
that wasn't a bad game for him, man. It was just a bad game for everything else.
Now we'll see. We'll see coming up.
We'll see Georgia, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Hey,
I would
go
Nussmeier, man. Nussmeier. I would go Nussmeier.
Yeah, I still got Nussmeier at the top. I ain't gonna lie. I still got Nussmeier up there.
Hey, question to y'all though. Who get in the end zone first? Coleman or Singleton?
We don't. It could be either one of them.
Yeah, I think it's running back.
Aggressive.
I think it's gonna be a running back or Jackson Arnold. I gotta agree with DC on that one.
How many receptions does he have over 30 yards?
Who, Cam Coleman?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in Hugh Freeze's terms, he would probably want him to have 3 or more.
I mean, he has more than Singleton, right?
Yeah, over 30 yards. Yeah, he does.
I think they're gonna try him first.
Okay, that's not. I mean,
I can't, man. I'm gonna tell you a play. I can't wait, because they do the cross and clear out, and then they sit Singleton down right in the middle of the secondary. Bro, I can't wait.
The over.
He do that when he pivot in that hole and then stop and then take off. I can't wait till they run that. I can't wait till they run that, bro.
Yeah, he just sit over the middle about 10 to 12 yards over the middle of the field.
And I can't wait till he sit in there and then they bite and then he just take off.
Arbor Dad says, so does Hugh go strictly RPO using the whole playbook for this game to make sure they're given the best chance to win? Or do we see him open up the pass a little bit more? Because I don't know if it was Marcus or Tez that said it on the Wednesday show that y'all feel like we possibly could see Hugh Freeze, and it might have been me, but somebody I remember somebody said that they think that Hugh Freeze could potentially open up the playbook and we could see the passing game a lot more in this game.
I said that.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was one of y'all.
I said Jackson Arnold goes for over 300 yards this game.
That's right. That's what he said. Yeah,
you got 300 yards passing.
Yeah,
or total yards
passing.
If he go 300 passing, we win in this game, bro. Going away.
Ooh, but what does Mateer do? If he go for 300, and Mateer goes 270, 275, 280 with no picks, do you still got Auburn winning the game?
Still got Auburn winning. If Jackson Arnold throw for 300, if he clean the same way, 300, that mean, bro, if he goes for 300 passing, that mean the running back game open too.
I'm just saying,
that's that running game.
All I'm saying is that exact same thing happened last year. We lost that football game.
But yeah, we lost that. Why did we lose that game?
That's exactly my point. This is the question. That's the question that I have about this.
That guy still here though.
Hey man, look, from what we know about, from what we know about Peyton Thorne, we owe Peyton Thorne an apology. From some stuff that was said.
I'm just saying, like this is like, you talk about pressure on Jackson Arnold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the guy that was here last year in this.
What's up, Hall of Fame sport? What's up, Hall of Fame college football? I think it's Jason. Is that Jason?
Yeah.
What up, Jason? What's going on, man? Sooner fan. What's going on, Jason?
What's up, Jason?
How you feeling, my guy? Hope everything's good with you, man. Heisman for Jackson Arnold. You tripping? We gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see what's going on.
Are they giving
the Huggy Beard? What's up, man?
Are they giving Mateer the Cam Ward treatment because he, kind of the Washington State, he's ready, but this ain't the ACC.
This is the thing, man. You gotta understand. Mateer is coming into. He's not learning a new system. He's just changing teams. He already knows the system. He got to teach the receivers the system?
Yeah, that's what he was doing. I'll go back to my point.
but the thing, I mean, I understand. Yeah, man, we use that, but I'm saying, man, this man through 3 games.
I didn't mean it like that, Nick. I didn't mean it like that.
No, what I'm saying is through 3 games. Who has been which team? Auburn or Oklahoma? And let's just be objective. I'm gonna say Oklahoma. Which team has done what they were supposed to do against the team that they played against?
I think both of them did.
Which team? Okay. Which team has been the most, in your opinion? Which team has been the most dominant against the opponents that they played against so far? I'm saying Oklahoma. I'm saying Oklahoma has been the more dominant.
Michigan, though, right?
Yeah, because they had a bigger lead against Michigan in the game. I think Michigan scored late.
But that was a one possession game, the whole game though.
I would argue that Bella is a better team.
Yeah, that's what I was just. That was just what I was about to say, Marcus. Would Baylor beat Michigan?
No, they wouldn't.
I
I
don't know
think
about
so.
that, bro.
I think
So you don't
so.
think? Okay, all right. So
I don't
okay,
know about
this
that,
this
bro.
this is actually a good conversation. So let's
You
look
talking
at some
about
little
Frazier?
opponents. Let's look at some little opponents. So you saying you think on a neutral field, you think Baylor beats Michigan?
Yeah. I think they would.
Okay,
Michigan don't have.
who has the better line of scrimmage in your opinion? Who has the better line of scrimmage?
I don't know because Baylor has a good line of scrimmage.
I think
You know,
Michigan
They
has.
used to keep a defensive lineman.
And then it's
I
like
think-
if you think about this with Baylor, it really doesn't matter as much because of how quick they get the ball out and how they use their receivers. So that is an equalizer in that offense.
I put it
You know
like
what I'm
this. I put it
Mhm.
like this. I put it like this.
Mhm.
This is why I say I think Michigan wins their game.
saying?
Even though Temple was they put up 40, Oklahoma put up 42 against Temple, they put up 35 against Illinois State. In that particular game right there that Oklahoma played against Michigan, that Oklahoma played against Oklahoma only pulled up like 24 points in that game.
Mhm.
And they still weren't able to. And Oklahoma, even though Oklahoma they were running their offense, they were getting stopped at times by Michigan in that game. So Michigan's defense will travel. And the one thing I know about football is defense travels majority of the time. Sometimes your offense don't get on the plane and don't get on the bus, but your defense, you can rely on the defense. And I think that Michigan's defense could slow down Baylor's offense.
Okay, let me push back with this. And we had the same conversation about 2 weeks ago with South Carolina and Virginia Tech. And I asked, was it two good defenses or was the offenses just not as good as we thought they were? And it turned out those offenses was just not good. It was not the deep, bro.
Because Virginia Tech. Now, granted, I hear what you're saying, DC. But
Vanderbilt went in there and blew the doors off of South Carolina.
But Virginia Tech held them
They
to
lost
3
their quarterback
points in the
early,
first
though.
half. They did.
Okay.
But Virginia Tech defense did hold Vanderbilt to 3 points in that first half, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro,
It was a 20-3 game.
It's a
But back to Baylor for a second.
They blew
Baylor
doors on Virginia.
took
What
a
I'm saying
playoff
is
team to double overtime and won.
Vanderbilt blew doors on both of them teams, is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? On both of them.
But
So-
Baylor took
Go
SMU
ahead.
to the
Baylor took a play. I'll tell you in the
team
overtime
to double overtime and beat them.
In their
And
house.
Michigan
That is
struggled
true.
with New Mexico.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Michigan, man.
Week one, Michigan struggled with New Mexico. If we being real,
And if we being real, Baylor struggled with SMU at the beginning of that game too. I mean, I'm just
It's
like
like-
if
it's like-
we nitpicking that, we just got to be honest with it. And if we nitpicking, they struggled with it at the beginning of the game. They did. Now
But
Baylor
that's-
got
but
better
that's-
towards
that
the
was
Baylor got
It's a
better
playoff team.
But they
as the
was
game
picked to
went
lose.
on.
They were
and
picked
things
to
stuff like
lose
that,
that
but-
game though.
And
They were picked to
SMU
lose
has a
that
lot
game.
of returning players too. I
They do.
remember that
I'm not disagreeing. I'm
they
not
talked about how
disagreeing with
young they
y'all.
were last
So
I
year.
disagree with
either
y'all.
you know what I'm saying? Was
Hey,
SMU
PhD.
good or bad? When before that game, SMU was getting glazed on how good they were. You see what I'm saying? So if
By
they
the
was a
same
good
people
game,
that-
you could, Go ahead.
Alabama.
So if they, you know what I'm saying, if SMU was a good team, then you got to give Baylor credit for beating them at
No,
home.
I'm giving them credit, but I also got to give credit to, even though they lost the game, I also saw what Virginia Tech did in the first half against Vanderbilt and stopped them. Now Virginia Tech came out in the second half and they basically changed the whole thing and they ran the score up on them and Virginia Tech couldn't score the ball anymore. But I mean, I'm just sitting here saying like, I get what you're saying, but if we nitpicking, both teams struggled at some point during the games as well.
Mhm.
It's just that one team won, the other one didn't. I'm still picking Michigan to win the game, though. I'm just saying because I think Michigan has a better defense.
Mhm.
So who are y'all picking? No, nobody picked nobody yet. Who picked who? You picking Baylor? Okay.
Baylor.
Okay, you picking Baylor? Yes.
Michigan.
Okay. Ted's picking Michigan. DC, you still with Baylor?
No, I'm going with Baylor, man. I think Baylor is a lot better than, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like this. If Baylor would have beat Alabama or Georgia, then they would be crowning them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you know, or if Alabama then would have beat them, it would have been a different story. It's like, I just think because Auburn beat them, they're not getting currency. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, man, Auburn sucked.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But before the game,
That's-
game, all the pundits was like, man, Auburn gonna lose.
There's
No,
a
you know
lot
what
of that happened in DC. You right.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that line was from 1.5 both ways for about 3 weeks.
Reason I went with Michigan though is just like I think styles make fights, and Michigan is gonna run the ball, right? And that's how we beat Baylor. We ran the football. It's not so much about like one team being better than the other one. I just think that they're gonna run the football, and that's how you beat a team that wants to score and play the type of offense that Baylor wants to take. Like,
what's up, PhD? What's going on? She said, "Hello, tight. What's up, Marcus? Good evening, DC Tech. What's up,
Hey, PhD?
What's going on? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right, PhD. Please welcome. Fresh Boy said we're going to shock the world tomorrow.
Yeah, what?
I hope so, man.
Shock the world tomorrow. All right, man. Here we go. He said Baylor ain't beat Michigan. That's what I said. By the way, New Mexico beat UCLA too. To the point that you said that Michigan struggled with New Mexico.
Bro, UCLA is not good.
I'm like, that is
UCLA is not good this shit. That is not good as good.
UCLA, the university or the
UCLA is
high
not
school?
good. They are bleeding out as we.
Oh, UCLA, the high school.
Right.
We're talking about the college.
Dabby Cab said I predicted Virginia Tech to win 3 games this year. I shot too high. I'll be real with you. I thought Virginia Tech had a chance against South Carolina. That whole game, it just, I guess the talent just caught up with him at the end of the game. And this went to, he said, Jason from Hall of Fame College Sports. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over to Jason at Hall of Fame College Football.
Right.
He said, OU is the most physical team you will play this season. Wait and see.
Bro, we gotta play Alabama.
Man,
and
no.
In progress.
Y'all,
but I'm still,
Marcus asked me this question Monday. He was like,
do them soft, baby.
Marcus was like, I remember this. Marcus was like, no offense, but to Oklahoma, this is a walk in the park, is what you said. Do you remember that, Marcus?
Who said that?
Marcus said that. Marcus was like, no offense to Oklahoma fans, but this is a walk in the park. I said, Marcus, there's a reason why I picked Oklahoma to be in the SEC championship game at the end of the season. There's a reason why I picked them. What Oklahoma did in the offseason, if I'm not mistaken, Jason would know this more than I would, but Oklahoma lost like 25 some guys in the portal, and a lot of the guys they recouped was a lot of guys on the defense side of the ball.
Man, they got like
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that Mississippi State did, and that's the reason why I picked Mississippi State to win 6 games this year, because as we all know, defense is what wins games majority of the time in this league. That's what happens.
So okay, but so what did we do in the portal? Did we just stand back and just the same? That's what I be
what,
like when people say
let's
that.
Be
like,
real. Let's be real though.
Let's
be real. What did we do?
Oklahoma did in the portal. That's great, but we added pieces in the portal too.
Georgia added
the biggest pieces in the portal.
But when you look at when you look, okay,
do you not think that we're a better offense this year than we were last year?
I'm not disagreeing. Yes, I think we're a better offense this year than this year. But what I just said, I said the defensive side of the ball is where they added more guys at, and that's what's going to help teams win more games in this league. Besides, okay, we brought in Tay Seymour. Tay Seymour, I don't think has touched the field yet. The guy that has been the biggest impact on the defensive side of the ball, the 2 guys that have been the biggest impact on the defensive side of the ball for us so far has been Chris Murray and Xavier Atkins in the portal.
Right.
Strader has come in some points. We haven't seen Pleasant. Pleasant has been more in the special teams game and things stuff like that nature.
That's impactful.
It's impactful, but we're talking about the defensive side of the ball. That's what we're saying. Yeah. So, I mean, when you look at other teams, the guys that they brought in have been more impactful at the positions that they brought in yet. Maybe this is a game we see Pleasant and Strader come out and be those solid number 2 guys that I predicted Strader to be in the offseason.
Yeah, okay. So now if you're telling me that your concern is on the defensive end, then we share that. But like just to say that their defense got better, like they're gonna be playing against an offense that didn't get better is like that narrative. I've heard it all week, and this is like, man, they're gonna be playing against some new pieces on offense. You know, better offense.
I know I keep saying, man. I know I keep saying it, bro, but
definitely a better offensive line than last year.
Yeah, it's just like Again, bro, I'm not saying Oklahoma is not that team. I'm not saying that. I'm just like, man, can we like see them play a SEC team before we just be like, oh yeah, they the best team in the SEC? You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen them like play a legitimate offense yet.
But
So their defense could be good, but I haven't seen them play a legit offense to just anoint them yet. Not to say they won't be, but you know, that's
but the sad part about this game is if we do give Mattel a hard time, they're gonna just give the excuse is gonna be that his offensive line wasn't healthy.
Okay.
If we being real, if our defense get him here and he looks bad, they're gonna be like his offensive line is not healthy, they're not out. We all know how it's gonna play out. That's how bad they want to anoint him.
Yeah, you got to smoke drag him. I mean, to be honest, and it's possible because I can say I got to see it. I'm like DC, I got to see it. I hear it. Cam went to total ACC up. Maybe he don't get as much productivity as a Cam Ward. I mean, I know you know
there's a link, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to call in and you want to join in on this conversation, there's a
long
season. Just do audio only.
Yeah.
When you hit the link, just do audio only, and we'll bring you in. There's the link right there in the chat if you want to come.
And did Miami win the ACC last year with Cam Ward?
No, they didn't.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't even win the ACC with Cam.
They did a lot better than we thought they would probably do.
But they didn't even win the ACC. So,
right.
So I got a question for y'all though. Like, so that Michigan game was what 24?
24-13.
24 points.
24-13. Yes.
Do you think 24 points is enough to beat Auburn?
In this game?
Not this year.
In this game? In this particular football game?
I was looking at the Ted. I looked at how much
you think
they
24
scored.
points is enough to beat Auburn?
Not this year.
Because
man, I don't know, man.
Bro,
I just think you're gonna need more than 24 points to beat
I already gave my official prediction, and we're gonna give it in a minute. So if you going off what my official prediction is, yeah, I think it is in this game.
Okay. Yeah, if they show up stagnant, I think it is, bro. Honestly, because they could score like 21. You know what I'm saying? They could score 23. You know what I'm saying? They score 21 points and we could lose the game.
So they're averaging 33 per game.
That's a good question though, Tez.
Hey, B Sharp, unmute your mic, B Sharp. Unmute your mic, B Sharp.
Tez, that's a good question, bro. Because I mean, and I guess I might have to go with you.
Never mind, I'm just gonna bring it right up. B Sharp, go ahead, man.
What's good, fellas? Marcus, you ugly.
Roll Tide to you, B Sharp.
Just had to throw that out. Oh man, roll Tide to you, tight man. But man,
no profanity.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but roll Tide.
What did that lame guy say?
But man, I'll get to you in a second. Man, why y'all up here talking about they had Auburn losing to Baylor? Man, ain't nobody had no Auburn losing to no Baylor. They said it's a trap game. Y'all go down there playing around, but ain't nobody have y'all losing to no Baylor.
Go ask Kangaroo, your homeboy Kangaroo Black. He had them losing.
I thought it was 1.5.
He did. Baylor did. He picked Baylor, bro.
Yeah. Kangaroo Black did have us. He did.
I thought it was 1.5 was the line going back and forth for about a week though.
He did have us losing to Baylor.
Okay. One person. You naming an anecdotal situation. Show me where ESPN, any Big 10 channel, anything, just any Big 12, SEC channel, anybody picked Auburn to lose to Baylor. If you can't point me in that direction, I don't want to hear that, man. Nobody was picking y'all. You naming a guy that is an Alabama fan. What do you think an Alabama fan?
Bro, you said name somebody. You said name somebody. Then we name somebody. Then you like, no, it wasn't ESPN.
Bro, that's an anecdotal.
You said name somebody. Kangaroo Black.
Okay,
no, that ain't good enough.
Bro, okay, let me ask you this. Why are y'all giving? Hold on, let me ask you this. Why do y'all give predictions to stuff when we know what the end result gonna be every week for y'all? Y'all gonna pick Auburn for every single thing, even if it's against God.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
this-
I don't know.
That's not
You
true.
must
Nick-
ain't you must
That's
you
not
must
true,
ain't seen
man.
my official prediction. You must ain't seen
No,
my
Nick
official
not gonna
prediction.
do that. I don't know.
I'm
but
like,
Nick,
man, let's stop.
That's
We got to
not
stop
true,
the
man.
cap now, man. We just got to stop the nonsense. I just heard that. I was just like,
Bro,
okay,
me and Nick predicted they was gonna lose to Vanderbilt last year.
We did.
okay.
We did.
From the beginning of the season, before the season started,
That's
both
what
of
Tyke
us
was saying.
like,
Tyke was like, wait,
yeah,
what?
both of us was like, they gonna
yeah,
lose to
they
Vanderbilt.
convinced me.
You want to know
I
why?
was like, what?
You want to know why? Because
But
y'all
then
lost to the same guy when he played at
Yeah,
New
the
Mexico.
same guy. Yeah, that was it.
That's the
Yeah,
exact
but you
reason why
just said
it was
we
Jared
lost
Kidd.
against
That's the
Auburn.
exact reason why we said that.
Yeah.
But it took y'all to lose to that guy. Before then, did you pick that way? No. Any
They
other
wouldn't have
game?
been that
Did you
good
pick
if it
any
wasn't
other-
for
hold
them.
on, Did you pick any? Hold on. Did you pick any other game that y'all was gonna lose last year?
Yes, man, I did.
What game?
Yeah,
Bro, I picked us
thought
to
we was
lose
gonna
5 games
quite a
last
few
year.
of
No.
them, actually.
What game did you precisely pick that y'all was gonna lose? Did you pick?
I can't remember. DC when we was doing the show, they did pick several games.
Yeah,
So,
after about
yeah,
I'm
we-
asking
Alabama,
you,
but
what
all of
precise
them.
game? I didn't ask.
Yeah.
What you picked several games. What precise
Just
game
go
did
back
you
and
pick?
look at my predictions from last year.
predicted us
can't-
I know
lose
you
to-
remember.
I
Did you
predicted us
pick
to lose to
Bama?
Arkansas last year. I got us actually losing to Arkansas again this year.
what about
Uh,
Georgia? One of y'all picked Georgia to
picked-
lose.
Yeah, I picked Georgia. I picked Georgia.
I picked Georgia to win too. I did.
Right.
This year,
I
I'm
think-
picking us to lose to. I'm picking us to lose to A&M. I'm picking us. We probably gonna lose to Vanderbilt again. The way they're looking.
Hey, I got us losing these next 2 games.
The
Yeah,
two
that-
losses
that-
I got. The two losses I got is Oklahoma and Arkansas.
Hold on, Ted. So
That's
you
what I
got
got this season.
so you got y'all losing next 2 games, Ted,
Yeah, I mean, per my
including this
preseason
Oklahoma
prediction.
game.
Yeah.
No, the next 2 after this. one.
Well,
I gotta-
literally,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the next game, Ted.
Well,
We
I
say
thought we was on-
after Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, what
Georgia
you
takes
mean?
it in there.
All right, man. It's we got some people in the back. They got to come in.
Yeah,
and
do
beat
you
y'all.
say, man? I just
All
heard that, but Marcus, you ugly. And
It takes one to know one, bro.
This is hilarious, man. Shout out
Take
to
one,
Beach Sharp.
no
Make
one.
sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Sharpshooters Podcast, Sharpshooter Sports Talk on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in, I got
You got
Ant Robinson. What's up, Ant? What's going on, Ant?
And what's going on?
You gotta unmute your mic, Ant. Unmute your mic.
Oh, my bad. What up, though?
What's happening, man?
What's up, Ant? What's going on?
Chilling, man. How y'all
Alright.
living?
We looking good. We feeling good. I ain't
Good,
feeling too
man.
good about the game tomorrow, but I'm telling you how you feeling.
And educate these people, man.
24-21 Auburn.
Oh my god.
So
All right,
good
since we
defense right there.
giving official predictions right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give my official prediction again. I got this game 28-17, 28-20, Oklahoma.
What is it?
I either got it 28-17 or 28-20, but I got Oklahoma winning.
How you
Man.
got 2 this sets
Can
of
you-
scores?
can
For
Yeah, I
You
can't-
gotta
I
pick
can't-
one.
I
gotta
can't,
pick one,
I
bro.
can't pick
You gotta
between
pick
17 and 20,
one.
bro.
Come
Can't pick
on,
between
now.
17 and 20, bro. I
Come on,
can't
man.
pick
You gotta
between
pick
17
one.
and 20.
You gotta
All
be
right.
beneficial about that.
Hey,
28-20,
oh.
28-20, 28-20 Auburn. I mean,
Hey, Nick.
Oklahoma. 28-20 Oklahoma.
Hey, I've been close on all my little predictions now. I ain't been number about a few points off both ways.
Okay.
24-21. McPherson hits a late field goal.
Mm.
All right.
Say you getting healthier.
That has been coming out. He has been getting healthy. He has been
I
getting healthy.
mean, why you feel like we ain't gonna? Why you feel like we gonna lose, man?
I think
It sound hurt. What's up?
yeah, he does. He sound hurt when he said it. This
Yeah,
is this is why I feel like we're gonna lose, bro. This is how I feel like, and this is something that I've been predicting the whole season, and I've been saying this for the longest. Brent Venables is the X factor to me in this game. For one, Brent Venables is calling the defense again, and we kind of talked about this on Wednesday about even though somebody else was calling the defense that Brent Venables runs, is not Brent Venables calling the defense, and things stuff like that. I think Oklahoma, and I'm gonna stand on this, man. From what I've seen so far from the first 3 weeks of the season, I think Oklahoma is probably the most complete team in the SEC so far.
They've dominated and they've done what they were supposed to do against the teams that they were supposed to do it
Texas?
against. Yes, I do. Yes. I think that their front seven with Sammy Omasingo, Kip Lewis, when Kendall Daniels get in the game and they go into that 3-high safety look, R. Mason Thomas is gonna be out for the first half, but when he comes back in the second half, you're gonna have to account for him as well. They will be starting a true freshman at cornerback in Cortland Gilroy over there as well. But I'm telling you, I look at this defense, man, and I look at how athletic they linebackers are. I look at the pass rush that Oklahoma can get. I'm telling you, I think we are discounting how good Oklahoma really is just because of who they've played so far. And Maya Angelou said it best: when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I'm gonna believe that Oklahoma's defense is really good, and I'm gonna stick with Oklahoma to win this game. And the thing is, I also stated after the Baylor game, the one thing I stated after the Baylor game was I kind of wanted to see this Auburn offense get some maturity in the downfield passing game. And that is something that we have not seen these 3 weeks against South Alabama, against Ball State, and against Baylor. We haven't seen that. We have not seen that consistently these first 3 weeks of the season. And so now you expect me to come out here and see this offense do that in this game and turn it on and off like that. I just like everybody saying they got to see Mateer do it against the SEC defense. I got to see Jackson Arnold do it in this offense, and I haven't seen it yet. But what I have seen Mateer do is throw for 300 plus yards in his first game. I have seen Mateer throw for 270 yards in his second game. I have seen Mateer throw for 280 yards in his third game. I have seen Mateer run for 4 touchdowns in 5. Excuse me. I have seen him throw for 4. So look. It hurts me to pick Oklahoma in this game. I'm telling you, it does. But if I got to be logical, I got to go with the team that has shown me more so far through the first 3 weeks against and have done what they were supposed to do against the opponents that they have done it against. But hey.
Oh, Nick, I thought we was gonna have a little agreement today, man. Disappointed again. So with everything you just threw out there, right?
I just put it out there, yeah.
Do you remember NFL rated LSU team?
Yeah, with Joe Burrow, Jamar, yeah, all them guys. Yeah, what about them?
Do you remember how we looked that year?
You talking about in the game at Auburn when we on the basketball like a field goal at the end?
Before all that.
Yeah, what about it?
Coaching changes a lot of things. That defense that still put out there was the best defense LSU seen that whole season. We held them to the lowest point total that whole season. They gained the least amount of total yards against Auburn that season.
Okay.
It didn't come out in a win because, I mean, you know, Gus is Gus. But anyway, it didn't come out in a win. But if you had a little bit better of an OC, you probably would have won that game. And LSU was a far better offense than what Oklahoma's throwing out there. Way better.
Wax.
Our defense is way better than that defense that we put out there. We can rush 4, and we'll be all right. Being honest, I mean, even if you look at the injury report, most of OU line is hurt. Most everybody on their line is hurt. They out or they questionable. So if it comes down to where the game is won at, it's always won in the trenches. If you make Oklahoma one-dimensional, then you got them. Michigan's defense not our defense, sir. I'm just here to tell everybody that we got a better defense than Michigan, in my opinion.
Okay.
Michigan's built to stop the run. We're athletic. The same way you just named all those players on Oklahoma, We got Falk. We got Crawford. Both of the Smiths are playing good. We got Riddick, Atkins, Woodyard. Secondary, you still got Pleasant. You still got the cornerback from Miami of Ohio. We not hurting nowhere. So why we can't win the game?
Okay, so to rebut that point, then, okay, if we not hurting anywhere on the defensive side of the ball, why has our secondary looked the way it has looked? Why are we giving up? Why are we giving up? 7 of 11 on 4th downs on the defensive side of the ball?
I mean, it's like I told everybody, Sawyer's a quarterback. Sawyer's NFL talent. You can't deny that. Sawyer's done threw for almost 1,200 yards. So you can't say it was a fluke. Can't nobody say that, oh, what he did was just Auburn's bad secondary. Sawyer Robinson's just that good.
Okay.
Underrated, but very good.
Okay.
As far as you playing the other two teams, I mean, you gotta try something out sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Auburn really them 2 games, they ain't practiced to say, oh, we're practicing for Ball State or South Alabama. They're practicing the scheme on Oklahoma. And at the end of the day, they was trying stuff to see if it worked. The offense tried against Ball State. The defense tried against South Alabama. Credit, South Alabama is a good team. Not denying that. Didn't deny it from the start.
Okay.
But you expect Auburn to win that game. The score might not be what you want it to be, but who wants a blowout and you get way more injuries than what you got? You walked out that game with 2 injuries, a knee bruise and a hip pointer. If you really ran and just say Cobb got hurt or Jackson got hurt or one of your linemen got hurt, you know what I'm saying? Then you in way more trouble than what you're supposed to be. So yeah, Hugh Freeze started down in the second half. That's what he was supposed to do. You got your biggest game of the season coming up now. Everybody say Baylor, okay, cool. Baylor's a warning shot to let y'all know, we can win games. Ain't no problem with that. But this is your biggest test, regardless of anybody. I really think Oklahoma's better than Georgia, being honest.
Agree.
Tennessee should have beat Georgia, being for real. That's why, boy, fire Josh Heupel. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But
that's a little too far.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
That's not too far. You go up 21-0 and you didn't put your foot on their neck. This is Georgia you playing.
Okay, so the same argument you making is the same argument that I'm making for Auburn in the first 3 weeks of the game, in the first 3 weeks of the season. You're supposed to go out there and dominate the opponents. What team has Auburn dominated in the first 3 weeks? The same argument you're making about Tennessee, saying they went up 21-7 against Georgia and they didn't put their foot on Georgia's neck. It's the same argument I'm making about Auburn in the first 3 weeks. What game have we seen Auburn come out and fully dominate in? And not the narrative of, because this came from Coach Freeze, of Auburn having to throttle back and do this. What game have we seen that we have not had a question at the end of the game about something on this team? What game have we seen it? What game have we seen?
Oklahoma.
Okay. Hold on.
They had two of the games. They dominated both the teams.
Hold on. Let me hit you. Okay, so let me hit you with this then, Nick. And if I say you didn't show no dominance in no game, then that would be correct. But at the same time, I can also look at both games and say that you was trying new things to see how good it works.
Okay.
There's a difference.
I give you that.
There's a big difference in that. Which if you're okay, prime example, Ball State first half. Everybody know Jackson can run the ball. There's no question about this. How many times did you see Jackson take off and run the ball in the first half?
I can't.
Of Ball State.
I don't want to give you false numbers, so I don't know.
Zero. None. Nothing.
Man,
He
I'm
threw
pretty sure.
the ball.
Okay.
No,
all right,
he didn't take off. Not now time. Not now
okay,
time.
all right.
Matter of
Okay.
fact, he sat there and took sacks because he didn't want to run the ball.
Okay. Okay.
And if you go back and look at the film on that game, you was trying a whole bunch of mesh concepts. And if anybody knows Brett Venables, he's not giving up outside on deep play. He's gonna give you the middle of the field.
Daddy Cab.
You saw that too. You saw
Me
that
too.
too.
Me too, Cap. Me too. But I'm a fan.
Degenerate gambler, boy, y'all funny.
But I'm all
All right, Ant. All right, Ant. I hear what you're saying, Ant. I hear what you're
So, but in what game has Oklahoma showed you anything? Because you played Michigan with
Oklahoma.
a fresh. You played Michigan with a freshman quarterback.
Here is what I'm
Freshman.
saying. Here is what I'm saying.
crab.
Against Illinois State and against Temple. Against Illinois
Who are
State and
they?
against Temple. Jesus Christ, man. Let me
Illinois
finish
State?
the statement. Let me finish the statement.
I'm
Against
sorry.
Illinois State,
you right,
against
sir.
Illinois State and Temple.
Mhm.
You saw
Southwest
an Oklahoma offense and an Oklahoma defense not allow a team to score, and you saw Oklahoma offense score points on those teams that they were supposed to. You saw them dominate. You basically saw, like, I'm pretty sure you have some Oklahoma fans in here like, oh yeah, they were just running their base stuff and they did it to perfection. They did it to perfection. Is what they did. We can actually sit here and have a conversation that some of the base stuff that Auburn has run has not been to the perfection in the first 3 weeks. If we want to get into the X's and O's of it, for real.
It hasn't. But if I play two high school teams, then hell, that's how I'm gonna look.
Okay. All right, then.
Man, Temple's not gonna. Man, Temple probably won't win 6 games. Illinois State probably ain't gonna win 5. So you did what you supposed to do, man. You blew them out. Yay! They're high
Michigan
school
gonna win
teams,
9
buddy.
in the Sorry Conference.
Michigan might win. I give Michigan 8. I give them 8.
Yeah, because they're in the worst conference I've ever seen put together.
I'm right, because they ain't got nothing but 4 good teams. There's them, Ohio State, Oregon, and Penn State. And Penn State's always questionable.
Right.
All right.
So-
Special mention to Indiana, I guess.
You got it.
No.
You're right. Shout out to Ant. Shout out to Ant, man. Ant, I gotta get to the next guy. Ant, I gotta get to the next guy.
You got it, my boy.
You got somebody else in the back.
Yes, sir.
Sunday, man.
Yes, sir.
Sunday. I need to see you
I got
Sunday, bro.
I got you, man. You know
All right,
how your stormtrooper on, man.
Yeah,
Get
man.
ready for this
I
win.
hope so. I
You
hope
know what I'm
so.
saying?
I hope so, Ant. I hope I have it on.
Man, we're going to win, man. 24-21. I said it here first.
All
There
right.
it is. Ant got Auburn winning 24-21. Everybody shout out to Ant. Shout out to Ant, man. Appreciate Ant for
Shout out,
calling
Ant.
in, man.
That was
All right,
incredible.
we got our guy. Oh
was
man, Huggy, call back in, Huggy. Call back in. Huggy was waiting like 10 minutes to get in. Call back in, Huggy. Call back in. Because I know Huggy got something to say. I know Huggy got something he want to get off his chest, man. Huggy, hit the link again, Huggy. I'm gonna put the link back in so you can do it. Hit the link again, Huggy, and come on back in, man. Come on back in. Let me copy the link and let me get this thing in right here. All right, while we waiting on that, let's go ahead and give official predictions on this game before we get out of here. We want to see if Huggy call back in. Huggy, there go the link. Yep. Here we go. Huggy's in. Huggy, what's going on, Huggy? The Huggy beard. What's up, Huggy? How you doing, man?
What's happening, man?
What's up?
What's up, gentlemen?
Chilling, Huggy. What's on your mind tonight, Huggy?
Well, no, I didn't have that on my mind other than Sharp coming in with Auburn hate. And I've noticed that Bama are so scared, they are hating on Auburn. It's at an all-time level. Sharp. But no, I was listening to my dog Ant Main break
Shout
it
out to
down.
Ant, man. Shout out to Ant.
Shout out to Ant, righteously, bro.
That's it, Huggy?
Nah, my
wait.
phone's acting wonky, bro.
Oh, okay. I was like, he just started talking. I was like, what's up? What else are you buying? Huggy, what you got? What you got on this game?
Nah, man, I don't know what the injury report, that was pretty damn brutal and very position specific, right? So it's it kind of makes you wonder, like, is Oklahoma trying to lull Auburn into some kind of false sense or whatever? But then the real question is, would they be smart enough to do that in the first place? So I don't see. I could see it being a shootout, or between the two teams, and I could see it being a close dogfight because they're kind of similar. Because as much, like I said, as much as they hating who has Auburn played, what has Oklahoma done? They're a lot more similar than what maybe we realize. So because then like if I don't know how many people remember my rant, so to speak, on Oklahoma, but I'm not saying that they're a weak team, blah blah blah, but no, I don't feel Auburn should be quaking in their boots. I think they need to be thinking. And as a matter of fact, a lot more people need to pick Oklahoma. Maybe it'll help the players in their mind be like, man, if we don't bring everything we got, and then it don't matter. If it turns out that Oklahoma is a top team, or if they ain't, Auburn still plays it the same way. You dig?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Because I know I've said before, Auburn traditionally throughout their football program, they've always played better from behind. They've always played the underdog, like the anti-hero.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, is that baby mama walking? Good grief, woman. No. So yeah, it probably, but you could say that about every game. That's not exclusive to Oklahoma. You know what I'm talking about? All the coaches' names that we all like to call, Pat Dye, Bobby Bowden, Nick Saban, Kirby Smart, those type level coaches that are not just necessarily in terms of amounts of trophies. Yeah, you'll get them along the way, but those coaches that can walk in a room and the kind of minor problem players just suddenly straighten up. You dig? To be that kind of coach, you do approach every game like that. You feel me? So, there's always, two sides to a coin. But
do you think Hugh Freeze is that coach, though?
Bruh. I don't even know why you would ask me something like that, bro. Right, because you know the answer. Because I mean, are you?
I gotta get it on record. Huggy. I gotta get it on record because we talk about it off record, but I gotta get it on record, Huggy.
Well, okay, I was about to say, like, bro, I talked to you outside of this show. I got your number, homeboy. You talking about? You hear me? No, I don't. But also, I guess in his defense, maybe not on the same level, but I think Hugh Freeze suffers from what I'm calling the Dabo Swinney complex. In coaching, and it always follows from the top down, in football, when it's your moment, you strike. And once that moment is gone, it's hard to recapture it. You dig? It makes more sense with Dabo. But it's similar. Yeah, he had his kind of, but then for whatever reason, it never matters. When you walk away from that, when you come back, look at Steve Spurrier. That's a great example.
Okay.
When he was at Florida and had them rocking, he was thumping my two favorite things in football on a yearly basis. Thumped Florida State for a national championship, if I remember correctly. Even though he got South Carolina back to everybody knew they weren't going to beat Auburn. Everybody knew they were playing the guy to show up just to have the good. I mean, not that you couldn't be ready for him. I think y'all understand what I'm saying. He didn't recapture that Florida Gator, Steve Spurrier.
No.
And of course it was in his defense at South Carolina, but that's just how it is. Saban was just unique in the sense that he didn't come back and he surpassed what he did at LSU, and that's not common. But I also think it's fair to say that Saban, just like these other coaches, the brand helps, but any school that's quote major they go to, it's going to be run the same way. It just is. That's in the past when I've mentioned, Auburn's got to find that coach where it's like, I don't care what none of y'all have to say because y'all aren't out there on any level, you know, to the alumni and all the cats wanting to run it without, you know, from behind the scenes. They have that in common.
Okay.
And no, Hugh Freeze ain't got that, Jack. If we was playing spades right now, he's your partner. You might as well just say no books. You dig? It's just not.
Oh,
you know. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Huggy. Before we get up out of here, official score for the game tomorrow. Official prediction.
I don't know, cause it's always I can also foresee. I think this was referenced earlier. I can see it going one of two ways, and kind of the scores, but it's all, and I mean like not who wins and loses, but two types of games. I could definitely see it being all of a sudden, boom, it's a shootout. But I could see this being because so it's hard for me to pin one thing down. If I got to, I could see it being somewhere in like a 34-27 or maybe a 35-27 for either team. And because I think there's more of a chance that it will be a dogfight than a blowout, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So I don't really see Auburn or Oklahoma, you know, scoring 40, 50 points. You know, because it is first SEC game. Everybody's coming in, blah, blah, blah. So I'll go that 34-27.
34-27. Who?
Auburn. Well, Auburn.
Oh, Auburn. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha.
Bruh.
I gotta ask.
Let me Nicholas, my man.
Not the government.
I get your top-notch reporting, cuz. I get your top-notch reporting, and you're not wanting to be biased. But you know, in your heart of hearts, it hurts you just a little bit to say Oklahoma's going to win this game. You know, the Auburn in you, cuz, is wanting to be like, no, y'all ain't got me three kinds of twisted. It's Auburn all day, Jack.
You heard about the South Alabama game.
Oh, tight. I'm not looking at the phone no more. I forgot you was here. What them sneakers looking like? You heard?
I know you got them sneakers on. You ready to moonwalk all the way to Tallahassee.
I forgot you was on here. I could have took out the sharp jabs I was going to take. I could have transferred them to you this whole time, bro.
You know he wearing a FSU uniform right now, right? Y'all know that, right?
You say what now? Say that again.
Uniform. You got on the FSU uniform right now. You ready to jump on that doggone bandwagon over there?
But I ain't got to jump on no Florida State bandwagon, and it was long before they thumped y'all not too long ago. I got a vintage '93 Florida State pennant up in that mug right now. You hear me?
That's what I like.
Next to a stack of Auburn hats that are locker room championship hats for all of their championships that they made cool, player exclusive merchandise for. A Florida State one is next to it.
Okay.
So no, bro, I said that Auburn's my wife, Florida State's my longtime girlfriend, and they both get respected and treated because they're both my jams, bro.
So the Jameis Winston fathead, is it on the bedroom wall or is it on the ceiling?
No, Huggy ain't never. My football merchant, especially at this point. I mean, if I hadn't kind of lost over time some things, and not just Auburn and Florida State specific, but Broncos, Steelers, old school type stuff. But sometimes in life you lose your stuff. It is what it is.
Lost a lot of stuff too.
It'd be like that. But fortunately, that's what I got left. That's kind of my thing. But the hats specifically, the pennants, I ain't into all them dolls of dudes surrounding my room. If I'm gonna spend that kind of money, it's gonna be made out of reptiles.
That's hilarious.
It's gonna be made out of reptiles, some kind of reptile. And if it's in any form that is to resemble the human form, it's gonna be a optional scantily clad young lady in front of me dancing, and me.
My wife don't play that. Yeah,
this guy Huggy, man. Huggy.
It's amazing.
Shout out to Huggy, man. Hey,
I ain't trying to get me kicked off the show.
No,
he know Huggy be blowing some in the wind.
No, we got to keep it moving. We got to keep it moving. That's it.
No, I'm giving you the business, cuz.
All right,
it's all good.
It's good. It's good. Hey, make sure y'all go follow Huggy on YouTube at the Huggy Beard himself, and make sure y'all go follow him on Facebook at the Huggy Beard on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Y'all say Superfly, cuz.
All right, then,
All right,
Huggy, man. Appreciate you, man.
You say Hub.
All right, let's get these. Let's get the official game picks. I already gave mine. I'm gonna go Marcus. What you got?
What were you, Nick? I'm writing down this time.
Oklahoma 28, Auburn 20.
Okay.
Marcus.
I think it will be a good back and forth game. I think both offenses will start slow. I think our defense will get a lot of pressure. I think their defense will look good. A lot of bend but don't break action. But I got Auburn winning 27-24.
God, oh,
27-24.
27-24. All right. I'm gonna get tight. You want to pick up? You want to pick or you want to wait?
I'll wait.
All right. And okay. Shout out to Wade. Wade, be careful out there on that road. Wade got Auburn 28-24. Ant, y'all already heard Ant. Ant said 27-20 there. DC, what you got?
27-24.
27-24 Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tez, what's on your mind? What you got?
I gotta be that guy, man. I just think that everything we said about Oklahoma, I think exists for Auburn too. They hadn't played the offense like this. They hadn't played receivers like this. They hadn't played a quarterback like this.
Okay.
Man, yesterday I said 35-28. I'm gonna give them 3 extra points today. I'm going 38-28 Auburn.
Please.
Bad guys.
38-28 Auburn. All right.
Please.
All right. Ant said 27-20. No, I said 28-20. I definitely said 28-20. What I said. Mike McKinney got 31-21. And Sharp said he proved my point. I don't know what he talking about. All right, Tyke, what's yours, Tyke? Because we got one more person in the back.
Okay, I won't take too much of your time. I got it. I was going to go 28-10, but I'm going to go 27-13 Auburn.
27-13 Auburn.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
If that happens, hey,
Wow.
we for real. Shout out to the quarterback, baby. The quarterback.
This ain't
Malik
Washington
Brown,
State.
the quarterback. I like that. He got
This ain't Washington
31-27 Auburn.
This ain't Washington State.
27 Auburn. Shout out to our guy Malik for rocking with us, man. That's
This
what I'm
ain't
talking
Washington
about.
State.
Hey, he liked that pick, Tez. He said 38-28.
Hey,
He
man.
liked that pick. That's what Ant
Put
said.
some respect on that name, man.
All right. Hey, I hope I'm wrong. That's all I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hall of Fame,
Me too, Nick.
college football. It is the Oklahoma fan. Jason, what's going on, Jason? How you feeling?
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
What's
up,
up,
man?
man? What's on your
Good,
mind,
man.
Jason? What's on your mind? Tell us why, because I already know that you more than likely, well, ain't no more than likely, you pick Oklahoma to win. Tell us why.
Well, it ain't more than likely Oklahoma's gonna get in that ass.
Okay, all right. Tell us why Oklahoma beats Auburn
No Diddy.
tomorrow. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Bro, y'all reaching on this. They let Michigan hang around. That if they were close at all, it was because of their turnovers, and they still couldn't put the ball in the end zone. They got one long run and they got smothered. Other than that, number two, you just said we got a quarterback too, Tez, bro. We played against that quarterback a lot last year, and it broke him. He won't go down the field still because of it. He still won't go down the field. You guys are throwing a bunch of 10-yard passes. I got 35-3. Good boys.
Whoa.
Excuse me, say it again.
Jason, did you say 35-3 Oklahoma?
I've been saying it all week.
Oh my God, I can't go. I got 28-20 Oklahoma, 35-3.
There ain't no way. Let me tell you
Blasphemous.
something. There ain't no way Auburn gets over. I mean, it may not be 3. I'm telling you, there ain't no way they break into the 20s. There ain't no way. I guarantee it. Promise you.
I think you're gonna owe the room some Dunkin' Donuts, sir.
I was not expecting. I'm gonna be real. I was not.
I got my receipts for what y'all been hearing this whole time. I've been here watching this, but it's all good.
I did not expect the 35-3. I did not.
Come back Monday after the game. Jason, please come back.
Y'all come to the palace, bro. Y'all coming to the palace.
I'm telling you, I gotta get like okay, all right, for real. All right,
They
I got it.
rehired
Okay,
Stoops.
let's 35-3. Okay, so you think Auburn won't be able to score 14 in the game?
They're not scoring. They're not scoring points, man.
Jason, please come back Monday after this game.
I'll be here. Hey, man, it's easy to find me, fellas. Easy to find me.
Man, that is whoa.
He said 3.
Yeah, he said 35-3. That's the same score that it was with Illinois State. It was
That means your kicker not gonna
make
make the 6 field goals I got y'all kicking.
Goodness.
I don't know. That's a strong one now.
That is a strong. That's a strong one.
I'll leave you with it, boys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you shot the whole pedal with that one, Jason.
You
shot the pedal with that one, Jason.
He just came in like
I ain't going nowhere.
He came in like Rick James with mud all over his boots on my white couch.
Appreciate you.
I wipe my feet twice, man. I've been on two different accounts and hit the like twice, man. No worries.
There you go.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that so much, Bob.
He was like Rick James on your white couch, Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I was not expecting 35-3. I was thinking he'll probably be like 31-17. 35-3 though.
Like he said, we don't have to go look for him Monday. So please.
He said y'all ain't gonna cross 20.
That's hard. Nah, I can't.
So didn't the previous teams they played score more than that?
Michigan didn't cross 20.
Michigan don't.
No, Michigan.
No, they
Michigan,
have to give it up
everybody else
game, but it's
everybody else
6 points a
scored
game
3
against nothing.
Yeah,
so I'm saying we're gonna score what Temple scored.
I think y'all.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I got
That's
y'all
the exact same score.
They point total.
So we're gonna score what Temple scored.
That's the exact same score as Temple. 35-3. No, Temple was 40. No, Illinois State was 35-3. Excuse me.
And I'm glad you picked that game out because I heard analysts saying the same thing, DC. And I don't think people look at this game right. I just
if Hugh Freeze can't put up more than 3 points in the game, we leaving him in Norman.
that would be a good idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cypher is in the chat. What's up, Cypher? You gotta unmute your mic, Cypher.
Yeah, you gotta unmute it.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
We hear you, Cypher. What's going on, my guy? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Hey, man, I just had to clear the air, man, because I've been commenting a lot. You know, I just had to put the voice with the name. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we appreciate that, Cypher. We appreciate that because I've seen you in the chat. I've seen you in the chat a couple of times, and things stuff like that. And I appreciate you so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. But what's on your mind, man? I already know you got Auburn winning the game, but tell us why Auburn wins this game and beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think Auburn wins, man, just because it's like I said before, Oklahoma, they played Michigan. Okay, that's cool. But Michigan is a shell of what they used to be. They can't throw the ball downfield. They got a running back, but he was able to gash them for 75 yards on a run for a touchdown. We got 3 backs that can get the ball. We got a quarterback that can run the ball. And we got 4 wide receivers that you can't guard them all at the same time. And it's a better offensive line. I think Hugh Freeze going to Oklahoma and slap Brent Venables in the mouth. I really do.
Yes, Cypher. Yes. Keep going.
I mean, honestly, man, I get that. I mean, Oklahoma is a good team. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not about to put on knee pads in the field to try to make them feel like they're better than what they are. They're an average team. They beaten who they played. That's good. We have too. But they not Georgia 2021. They not Bama 2018. They not LSU 2019. They not Florida 2019. Look, man, we played some good teams. We played some elite teams, and we've gone there and damn near beat them. And this don't even feel like an elite team. It feels like it's a bunch of elite.
Breaking up a little bit, Cypher. You breaking up a little bit at the end.
Yeah, it feels like it's a bunch of night, man. It just feels like topic on the bandwagon. He can throw the ball, but I mean, they can't run the ball, man. You want it to be in one dimension.
He's out of there.
Yeah, Cypher, you breaking up. Cypher, you breaking up there, boss, man.
I mean, I agree with him though, man. It's just, I agree. My score shows I agree with him. It's hurting my throat to say this go the way, but I can't let the numbers just ain't in their favor like this, man.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing.
That's a comeback.
Oklahoma has had to show more because of who they play. I think Hugh Freeze is winning. I think he's going to. He don't care
got
how
him
much
again.
you win
He
by.
drive again.
He
got
just
him
wanna
again.
win
Yeah, he
fast.
driving. He got to
And
be
then when
driving.
it starts,
Yeah, he drives.
yeah, I'm driving, bro. My bad, man.
Yeah, you drive. Yeah, you driving. Yeah, he drive. Cypher, man, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, though, man. We got you. We appreciate you. All right.
But I would say that
I think Cypher gone, man. I think he gone.
but what I would say is the reason why I have my score and what my score is we all see that Oklahoma wants to throw the ball around with Mateer. Mateer has thrown an interception in every game this year. In Michigan, from my understanding, he was supposed to throw multiple interceptions. I think in Auburn, if you do that, you're going to take advantage of those interceptions. And with his O-line being banged up.
Very good point.
And with his O-line being banged up and our edges being the strength of our team right now, coming off last week, we going to hunt.
All right. I like it, man.
I think the key to this football game, a lot of people think it's Jackson Arnold, but I actually think the key to this football game is Xavier Atkins and DeMarcus Riddick. Because you guys are going to get the assignment to spy John Mateer. John Mateer is a true dual threat quarterback. And that's the role that DeMarcus Riddick played last year. That's the role that Riddick played last year. He was the spy. So, like, if he's able to do that effectively and not like he did against Milroe.
What's up,
in
Easy?
the Alabama game.
In a while.
I ain't seen his defense is going to eat, bro.
All right, the king of the comments. He coming in. What's up? What's up? The king of the comments, Travell. What's on your mind, big guy? What's on your mind, big guy?
About to get weird.
Man.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear what I'm saying?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. The king is about to speak.
All right.
Everybody's coming in saying what we did in the past. Okay, right now you got a brand new coach. You got a brand new quarterback. You basically got a brand new team that has never, ever did any Auburn things at all. We're looking for this. Huh? We're looking for this team. We're looking for these guys to do something they have never done before. You're looking for Hugh Freeze to go in and beat a number 11 team. Never done it. Never done it. You're looking for Jackson Arnold to throw 300 yards. Never done it.
I don't know about 300.
Never done it. I see us winning this game by 7 points, but we're asking these guys to do something they have never done before. Really, we are. Am I lying on it? I can fact check if you want to,
but that's like everybody though.
The
I'm
same
asking
can
my
be
team to
said
go
for
11-1.
The same can be said for this Brett Venables Oklahoma team.
I'm begging.
This would be a huge win for him under his like. Let's stop playing it like we're trying to climb this. Oh my bad, but let's stop playing it like we're trying to climb this mountaintop. Like they are looking to do the same thing we doing. They have a new quarterback, new system, all of that.
Right.
Like just like we
exactly.
So like,
exactly.
I'm tired of the narrative that we trying to just hike our way up to Oklahoma like Oklahoma won the SEC last year.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that at all. But people are coming in. If you listen to these people that are coming in, if you listen to these people coming in, they're saying what Auburn did when they were under Gus Malzahn, what Auburn did in 2019. Man, we're brand new at this point. I mean, I got faith in us just like everybody else, but I'm not going to go back and say we did this in the past when that is irrelevant as hell. Excuse my language.
That's true.
Right now, we
I'm gonna ask this question to something that Tiz just said. You said they have a new system. Two things I want to point out. I think there's a difference in that situation. Yes, Jackson Arnold is new to this football team, but Jackson Arnold did not run this type of system at Oklahoma last year. Yes,
Right.
John Mateer is new at Oklahoma, but John Mateer ran his exact same system at Washington State last year with the exact same offensive coordinator. In my opinion.
Exactly.
Shout out to DC. Shout out to DC, man. DC, appreciate DC so much for rocking with us tonight, man. DC had to get up out of here. But that has to factor in this some kind of way, because it's not like he's coming from another team that was underneath another OC. He's coming with the same guy he's been with since he got to college. It's the exact same system he ran last year. So he's familiar with what the system wants to do and what the checks are and what he needs to do in that system. And to mention, where is Jaden Ott? Now that's the biggest question. Could Jaden Ott be the ringer this weekend? So we haven't really seen anything from Jaden Ott. So maybe and that's probably the reason why the running game is not what it is up to be. I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe Jaden Ott is the guy that probably is the X factor in this game as well.
My rebuttal to that would be everything you said is true, but I just look at it a different way. Like, we had the exact same system last year. We inserted a quarterback that's ran this system his entire life. Part of the reason he struggled at Oklahoma last year in the 2 years prior is because they weren't doing this. And it seems to be a hand and glove fit. He's made all the right decisions. He hasn't turned the ball over. True, John Mateer came with an offensive coordinator to run that system, but the other 10 players in the offense that starting have it, so they have to install. They have to catch up too. There's growing pains on both sides of this thing. Like, it's not just this clear cut thing. I think what's happening is. I think what's happening is Mateer was such a highly touted quarterback in the portal that people are just thinking that it's just they're giving him the Cam Ward treatment.
That's what I was talking about.
They're giving him the Cam Ward treatment, and he's not Cam Ward.
Well, I'm speaking to Jackson Arnold throwing 300 yards. You're not going to repeat that.
Even to piggyback off of Tez's point, if he knows the system so well, he has thrown 3 interceptions against inferior talent. That's not good.
And Jackson Arnold has played against this, while it may have not been Brett Venables calling the defense, but he spent 2 years practicing against this style of defense specifically. So just like they know his weaknesses, he knows where this defense is weak at.
Yeah, the
team. He knows what they're trying to accomplish. So it's a chess match. It's not like just this clip-cut thing where they have all these advantages. Like, no. They haven't seen anything like Cam Coleman on the outside of Eric Singleton yet this season. They haven't seen that.
We haven't seen anything like Cam Coleman on the outside yet this season.
And Jackson Arnold ain't throw those 300 yards to you can't see them.
I think he can have 300 total yards. I don't know about 300 yards pass.
That's my point is we
Hayes Thorne has done it more times than Jackson Arnold. Hayes Thorne has done it in his career before he got it all. Jackson Arnold has never done it at all.
The thing about that is, Travell, I don't give a damn. I mean, excuse my friends, I don't care about 300 yards. We can run if we can run a balanced game and still.
That's just my bold prediction. I don't care either. Really.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if we can stay on a balanced script and beat them, to me, that's even better for the rest of the season, because that means we don't have to go deep into a bag to beat teams. So it's just like I don't see us throwing for 300 yards either, but we all know that whatever Hugh Freeze has to call this game, he needs to dial it up.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Hopefully he won't get to the point where he get pass happy and throw the game away. So I hope he keep, because their weakness is the run, right? Am I right? Or am I?
No, they strong against the run. They got like one of the top rushing defenses in the country.
Yeah.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah. That's the reason. That's the reason why I've been saying all week. That's the reason why I've been saying all week. They're going to take away the run game. Oklahoma's defense is really good in the front seven, like really good in the front seven.
But that's against inferior competition, though.
That is true. I mean,
the one team that they did play rung them up for 125.
Michigan 125 and one and to that point,
with no quarterback.
To that point, that was a 7, and to the point that was said before, Justice Haynes had a 75-yard run in that game for a touchdown.
Right.
That's
Now,
the
if
purpose of the run game.
You take it
Right?
away.
That's why you commit
that's
to the
one
run
play.
game.
That's one
That's
play.
what I was saying.
That's one play though. That's just one play.
Yeah, but that's
other than
that's
that
the
one
point
play,
of
they
it.
stopped the run.
And they
Why do you commit to the run?
hamstrung
He
at
had
our
70
quarterback.
some yards on one play. They didn't
Your
stop the
quarterback
run, bro.
Their quarterback is still
They
learning
did.
the Michigan
They stopped
offense
the run.
too.
They ran-
So it's
I mean,
like
if Michigan ran the ball like 30 plus times in that game, and one run was for 75 yards. They stopped the run in that game, and that's the only touchdown they scored in that game. But I mean,
They stopped the pass in that game. They didn't
They
stop the run.
Okay.
and for
He was
every
like 9 for
touchdown
23 through the air.
he's
Had
liable
they
to
been
throw
able to
46
pass the ball,
interceptions.
they would have been able to run the
Hey.
ball for 200 yards.
For every touchdown that man has thrown,
Just off-
he's
okay,
giving up
all
a
right.
half of interception. That's crazy.
All right, we'll see tomorrow.
But
Travell,
like
appreciate
I said,
you.
my prediction, 28-21, market, and you know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely do that. I feel us doing that. 28-21.
28-21 Auburn, Travell's prediction.
And we're gonna get most of that on the ground, baby. So, you know. War Eagle, Jackson Arnold, let's win one for the chop. All right.
Man, chill out, man. Chill out.
What did he say?
I'm not repeating it.
Nothing.
I'm not repeating that. No.
Nothing. He
I
just
didn't hear.
weird. Just
Listen.
weird. Just weird.
Shout out to
Nah.
Travell, man. Shout out to Travell for coming in, man. I'm not repeating that. Anyway. I'm not repeating that. Anyway. All right, man. Let's get out here, man. We way over. Let's pick these 4. I was gonna pick 8, but let's just pick these 4 SEC teams in these games real quick. We're gonna either pick the over under, them on the money line, or the spread. All right, we're gonna start
All right.
first. Arkansas at Memphis. Arkansas is 7.5 point favorite right now, and the over under is 61.5. What you got in the game, Tess?
I think Arkansas covers that. And you said the over is what now?
Over 61.5.
I say under because I think Arkansas gonna have to score almost all that 61.
All right, so Ted's got Arkansas money line. I mean, spread and under. All right, Marcus, what you got?
Same as Tez. Arkansas cover, and I go under. Point total too big.
Yeah.
Tight, what you got?
I'm going with this is Memphis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Arkansas covers, and I'm going under.
I guess we all gonna take the same thing because that's exactly what I had too. Arkansas to cover the 7.5, and and the total to be under. All right. Next game. Now this is the one. This is a good one right here. This is a good one. I don't know why the spread is this wide, but it's a good one. Tulane at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 11.5 point favorite. Over under for this game is 61.5 as well. Tez, what you got?
You said Tulane at Ole Miss. So at Ole Miss, 11.5. The spread is what now?
11.5 is the spread to Ole Miss, and the over under is 61.5.
61.5.
Starting quarterback playing? Did he get hurt? What happened?
I'm gonna take Ole Miss to cover that. I'm gonna take Ole Miss to cover that. You said 61. I'm gonna take Ole Miss to cover that, and I'm gonna take Ole Miss to cover that, and the under. That's a good number, 61 though. I'm gonna take the under now.
All right, Ole Miss to cover, and you taking the under. All right.
Yep. I think they go get them 11 points.
All right, Marcus, what you got?
I pick Ole Miss to cover, and I'm gonna go to over.
All right, Tight, what you got?
You said 61.5.
Yeah, it's the over. Yeah.
And the the quarterback at Ole Miss, did he get injured?
It's a competition.
Okay, I'm gonna take I'm taking the points in Tulane.
You taking Tulane in the points?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go under.
All right.
That backup quarterback didn't look bad though.
I'm taking Tulane to cover, and I'm taking the over in that game.
Wow. Yeah. Tulane ain't. I mean, they're not that bad.
Yeah, I'm taking Tulane to cover, and I'm taking them to over. All All right, next game.
That's your next SEC team they're gonna add to the conference.
Possibly
again, because Tulane was an SEC at one time.
They were. They were. All right, next game. Florida at Miami. Miami is a 7.5 point favorite in this game, which is surprising. I would expect it to be a little bit more. Probably about another two, maybe 3 points, maybe.
Yeah, I can go
and yeah, and the over under is 51.5. What you got?
Yeah, all that.
Okay, so Ty, you taking Miami in the points?
I got
and
Miami points, taking it over, and I've got a firing after the game.
Wow. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm trying to write all this down while y'all go so we'll know. All right, so taking Miami to cover and the over.
It's gonna be competitive for one quarter.
All right, Tez, what you got?
Give me the points. Give me Florida in them points.
That's
give me,
a good point.
And give me that under. I like Florida defense. I don't think this game get away from them.
All right, Marcus, what you got?
Give me Miami and give me the under in this game.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Tez on this one. Give me Florida in the points. I take them 7.5 from Florida, and give me the under
7.5.
Yep.
Okay.
I take them 7.5. I take those. I take my chances though. I take my chances.
I give my points away.
I'm dead, right?
That's hilarious.
28-7.
Give my points away.
All right, man. Let's do South Carolina, and it is trending that Lenore Sellers will be playing in this game. Just so everybody knows.
Okay.
That is what's trending right now. South Carolina, Missouri, 9.5 point favorite in this game. Over under 48.5 points. That's what I said. The same thing. Tez, what you got?
9.5 point favorite. Okay, so you're saying that South Carolina's a 9.5 point favorite?
No. My bad. Missouri is a 9.5 point favorite.
Missouri's a 9.5 point favorite. Who's is in South Carolina?
No, it's in Missouri.
In Missouri, 9.5 point favorite. What's the over and under again?
48.5.
48.5. So they're thinking it's gonna be low. Yeah, I'm gonna take South Carolina and 9.5 points, and I'm gonna take. I want to take this game. I just low, but I still want to take it under. But I'm gonna take the over. I say it goes slightly over that.
Taking over. All right, Marcus,
just
what you
that's
got?
low number of points.
I'm gonna take South Carolina in the points, and I'm gonna go under.
Nobody want to take nobody straight up on the money line. Interesting. Tight, what you got?
Taking Missouri with giving them, they can get them points down because South Carolina going to show me that they want to play football. That was embarrassing what happened when the Norris got hurt. They gave up. And you said what was the over and under?
48.5.
I'm gonna go under.
Under. All right. I'm taking Missouri on the money line to win the game.
Oh, that definitely got them to win the game. Yeah,
I got Missouri on the money line to win the game.
Yeah, I take them to win.
I'm taking them to win the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the under on that 48.5.
If South Carolina won this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
but South Carolina, man, they I mean, dude got hurt, but they have.
Yeah, they don't look good.
They shut it down.
Yep.
And then we found out Virginia Tech ain't nothing. They fired their coach. I told y'all you got to fire them coaches early now, man.
All right, this is the last. This is the last one right here. This is just one I just want to get y'all thoughts on. This is an interesting one to me. I just want to get y'all thoughts on this. Michigan at Nebraska. All right.
Michigan at Nebraska.
Michigan is 1.5 point favorite, so basically they're saying it's a pick 'em right now. Over under 51.5. Tez, what you thinking?
Michigan 1.5 favorites.
It's at Nebraska too.
At Nebraska. And
All
what
right,
you say
here's
the
me.
money line? What you say the over and under was?
Over under is 51.5.
51.5. So they're saying like 21, 20. I'll take Michigan. I'm gonna take Michigan in the 1.5 on the road. And I'm gonna say that number is pretty good. I'm gonna say they go under that. I'm gonna say Michigan drag them in the deep water.
Okay, Marcus, what you got? Oh, Marcus gone. My bad. This is what it is. Tight, what you got?
I got Nebraska, and I'm going under. Nebraska win. Nebraska, just.
Yeah, I'm taking Nebraska too, and I'm taking them under that as well too. So, yeah,
that quarterback issue, they got to fix that.
Yeah, I'm taking
the passing game is busted.
All right, man, let's get out of here, man. We've been on here for too long, man. This was not the plan, but hey, it was a great show, man. A lot of people came in.
Good
Shout out
time.
to everybody that came in, man. Shout out to everybody. Just know, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be in the locker room tomorrow, man, for the live game watch. I'll be here 2:15 tomorrow afternoon, Central Standard Time. Auburn versus Oklahoma, man, we'll be live streaming the game. So come around the water cooler and chill with me here. And then right after the game is over, we'll head on over to Auburnatic TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and DC Wolf, and Auburn Tez, man, the Men in Black. They're gonna be hopefully we do not have to what is it? We don't have to zap anybody's memory away. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong in this game. Hopefully Auburn comes out and get this W in this game as well. And make sure that you follow these channels as well on YouTube right there, man. You see them at SC Season, at Tight Sports, Alabama Football Megacast, at Auburn Addicts, at Up Tempo Podcast, where I got Dustin, at Sharpshooter Sports Talk, the Golden Broom Podcast with Vandy Chris, and at the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and Huggy Beard on Facebook. And of course, JMHO Sports Talk on YouTube, Just My Humble Opinion Sports Talk with Coach Sean, and On the Block Sports with Coach Carl as well. I know I just did it, but I still got to let these guys shout their channels out, even though I just put it up there. I don't know why. It's a habit. But go ahead, Tight. Tell them where they can find you at.
It's all good, man. Tight Sports, but I just want to say shout out to Vandy Chris. They ranked 20th in the country. Oh man, I mean, who knew? Who knew? And I'm joining TikTok, y'all. I'm getting it together for TikTok.
Okay.
I'm giving me a TikTok. Now that I think that it's okay now to get a TikTok because X too much emotional damage. Peace. Hit that like button.
Man. Shout out to Tight for joining us tonight, man. And of course, the official member of the Water Cooler Talk, man, Auburn Tez. Tez, tell them where they can find you at.
Man, you can find me at It's SC Season on all platforms, man. Appreciate you for having me, man. You guys, if you're not subscribed, head over to at It's SC Season and give me I tell you what, just give me a view. Just watch the content. And if you like the content, like the content. If you love the content, subscribe.
Yes.
But yeah, appreciate you, man, for having me, man. It's been a pleasure. And y'all catch me next week, Tuesday. We rank teams at the most credible ranking show on the internet.
That part.
The most credible ranking show on the internet.
That part. Because it definitely is the most credible ranking show out there. It's better than all the ones that you watch. It's better than all of them. Trust me.
Yeah.
We have a very tried and true method when we do it. When we go over it, it's very tried and true. Tell y'all.
A lot of people think like us too, Nick. I ain't gonna lie to you. When those predictions those lists start coming out, I was like,
Trying to tell y'all. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. I said I'll be back tomorrow. 2:15 is what I said. I'll be up here, man. We get ready. We'll be in the game, watching the game. So yeah, man, as always, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one, man. Y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all get the man upstairs above his because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. And until then, tomorrow, Auburn, Oklahoma. It will all be settled by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, 6 p.m.
We will know.
We will know. We'll see you then, ladies and gentlemen. And until then, it is one love. And guess what? We out this mug. Y'all be easy, man. I holla. Peace, man.
Boys and girls of all ages, you're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.